Hello, welcome back to Channeling Truth. My name is Peggy, and today we're going to be talking about the truth about old souls. So, to get started, I wanted to remind you that Source has scattered truths about itself throughout the universe and time itself. Some people want to say that we are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Look at Jupiter and all its mass. It must be more important than I, a mere ant on the planet Earth. But just like a parent, Source doesn't show levels of importance depending on size or stature. A grain of sand is just as important as the galaxy or the universe itself because it is Source. All of it is Source. So, including the chair that you're sitting on. So, of course, Source would value everything within itself. So, everything, no matter what size it is important to Source. So, one of the laws that is significant when talking about the old souls is the law of conservation. So, in physics and chemistry, the total energy of an isolated system remains constant. So, energy cannot be created or destroyed. So, Source itself is an isolated system. Knowing all that and understanding it, it's safe to say that there are actually no old souls or new souls. I understand why this would be hard to understand or see because we do live in a 3D space and it has restrictions such as time. But getting back to the soul. Rather, what people are seeing when from this earthly perspective, when they see an old soul, is the soul's ability to recognize itself. Let's say that one more time. The soul's ability to recognize itself. What do I mean by this, you may be asking? Well, when you come here, you set an intention. You set an intention of how much you are interested in knowing yourself. You set an intention of how much you're going to develop your connection with your energy. You set that intention. Oh, sorry, my page is stuck. The old soul is represented on many levels. It's represented through the wisdom one carries, the knowledge one has, levels of connection with the energy around them, and the energy that makes us who we are. It may be a feeling that one is much older than they are, feeling disconnected or out of place or like you don't fit in. Those can come from different belief systems, so they're not necessarily an indication that you're an old soul. Sorry. I don't like using labels like old soul though. It tends to give people the idea that one is better or more advanced than the other, and that's not true. And it causes separation, which I'm totally against. So, and also, when people are trying to figure out who they are on this spiritual life, self-loving life path, the last thing they need to do is label themselves and label the things that they are, because ultimately what they're going to find is oneness. And you can't find oneness if you're separated. You know, two magnets can't connect to each other if they're in total opposite rooms. So in order to find oneness with everything, you have to eliminate the separation, and labels cause separation. So I don't like the label old soul, and I wanted to debunk what it actually is because people are not looking at it correctly because they haven't perceived it the way Source is actually telling us what it is. People like to put labels on things. You know, I'm a woman. I'm white. I am an American. I live in a certain state. I live in a certain city. I live in a certain apartment. I live in a certain house. You know, I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. I'm a wife. I'm a girlfriend. We label everything. We label everything. But really, what we are is magnificent energy. And these labels we give ourselves are just holding us back from finding that oneness. So all old souls do are hold us back from what we are. So don't think of yourself as an old soul. Think of yourself as an energy coming forth and you have a strong ability to recognize yourself. Okay? So congratulations. You've come here with an intention. I don't know. I laugh at silly things. So that's all I have. I hope that kind of clears up old souls for you and gives you a little bit of insight on what it actually is. And in case you stayed to the video this long, I'll just give you a little idea of why I know this. What I do is I sit in a meditative state and I let the energy flow through me. And then I pick a topic. I picked old souls, and then I sit down with my paper and I write what comes to me. And it literally flows through me like energy, because that's all it is. I personally have been on a life path for a very long time, but it's completely unnecessary. I'll just give you the what you're finding right now. Oneness. That's all you're finding. You're just finding oneness. So find the oneness and stop your life journey and just live it, because that's really what you're here to do. Live it and be happy. So, you can soul search and try to figure out life all you want. It doesn't actually want you to. And there's things that you actually can't figure out because you can't comprehend them through your mind. So you will know everything once you've been passed. So why don't you just sit back and enjoy your life? That would be fun. So I'm going to go do that right now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm at 3 subscribers right now, me, myself, and my husband. And I'm hoping you will be my 4th one. So we'll see you later.